everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Every wide receiver in the NFL wants to be a top target, and two players will be trying to be that today. It's Alan Hearns' Jaguars going up against Browns Steelers. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. And this was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hello, folks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And a moment ago, Larry gave us a look at the two #1 receivers that'll be facing off here. But you think it's more than just one-on-one? Both these teams, they've got a number of pass-catching options.
And I'm eager to see how both teams will attack the opposite defenses, because is it going to be where they're going to be a dart-throwing team, throw it short and try and make plays that way? Or will the long ball be a part of it? But you're right, lots of options for both of these squads.
Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Thinking that Blake Bortles might be on his way out? Let's wait and see. There may be some competition, but Blake Bortles could easily be the quarterback going forward for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Charles, you know, working from the gun, it's Bortles. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Bud Dupree in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary. Jesse James, a pretty darn good tight end for him. And, of course, now he's dumping off to Le'Veon Bell. Not bad for Big Ben. And I expect...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Paul Posluszny coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. Going for the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, 68 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
To throw, it's Bortles. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one goes for 24 yards. Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. This offense has some speed, and certainly Martavis Bryant, he has some speed.
He has that, and he has size. That's what makes him so difficult to cover, because just when you think you have to play him one way, the other attribute kicks in. Martavis Bryant could be an all-star real soon.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. It's the fullback taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Steelers have taken the lead. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked. Running left, it's Fournette. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. He's showing the different ways he can hit you in this first quarter. 1 rushing, 1 receiving touchdown.
He's showing us he's not just a stereotype, isn't he? Not just a guy who carries the ball in the backfield, can get out into space, make plays with his hands downfield. That's a pretty good combination right there.
Defensively, you'd prefer to be going against the stereotype, wouldn't you?
At least you know where he is, right? That gives you a chance to get more people to him and get him on the ground.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. He completes it to Bryant. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Martavis Bryant, 56 yards. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Boswell for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he's got some space here. Fournette fighting through. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And his kick is right through. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He hit his first, this one from 38. And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. Bortles now on the option left side. Now he's hit, and Bortles fumble. It's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will make this a 9-point lead.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to air one out. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Eli Rogers, 54 yards. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead is down to 2. This is 3rd and 17. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's hauled in by Rodgers for a Steeler touchdown. Eli Rogers, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Lambeau will put this one through. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. This for a 4th quarter lead. And Boswell's kick is good. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the 4th. After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. This is taken at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Boswell's kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Bud Dupree in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. He'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.